Showtime. Well, hello, my beautiful gems. This is Maria from the Guided Gem, and I'm here tonight to give you some feeling that you are not alone. Okay, so Spirit kind of guided me today, and I've been feeling quite uneasy all day. And the reason why I'm here with you guys tonight is because a lot of you seem to still be in a very shadow place, in a dark side. And I know that I've been trying to help you guys, work on some inner areas of our shadow side and to help you deal with current situations in your life. And I provide you with daily guidances, and I hope those are helping you guys. I would love to hear from more people, seeing what they feel about the videos and if it's helping them in any way. But this is going to be a new series that I'm going to start with you guys. And it hasn't been really clarified yet 100%. But the whole goal of this is that I want you to feel that you're not alone. Okay. Whatever is going on in your life, however difficult it is, I just want you to know that Maria from the Guided Gem is here. And if it's not me, then I just want you to know that there's many, many other gifted light workers out there. Okay. And they are here to help you. So all you got to do is just reach out to these people, and they're all going to be, on standby waiting to help you. Whether it is dealing with, therapists, you can deal with psychiatrists, you can deal with professionals like in the industry of the medical system. A lot of us don't even understand that our efforts can also be affected with health issues, meaning that we can get depressed. So we need medication. We need the medical team. Maybe we need, sanctuaries. Maybe we need gurus. Maybe we need, medicines like the Chinese medicines or whatever it is for you. But I'm here as a light worker to give you that encouragement, that aha moment, that power, that strength to say, hey, you know what? I'm giving you a message now from Archangel Metatron to say, you know what? I want you to feel that courage and that power within the pit of your stomach to say, you know what? I don't want to live my life like this anymore. I don't want to be sad. I don't want to be hurt. I don't want people to step all over me. Now, all that is good, but I want you to remember one thing. Hello, welcome. Please join me. Say hello in the chat. I'd love to hear who's here. So the one thing that I would love all of you to understand and to remember, okay, this is quite important. You need to understand that going through a journey of healing. Hello, Renu. Thank you so much for joining. So nice to have you. The journey that we go through, it is often a journey that we have to do alone. Okay, that is the most difficult part. So hello. So the difficult part is that when we're feeling down, when we're feeling sad, when we're feeling hurt, betrayed, difficulties with family members, with our children, with our relationships, with our work situation, whatever it is, if you are finding yourself in a position of challenge, and it is, giving you that feeling of not wanting to get up in the morning, not wanting to. Michelle, hello, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being here. So nice to have you. Seabank, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining. So nice to have you here. So just remember, all of this journey that we're doing, it is for you to figure out on your own. Gypsy Angel, welcome so much. It's so nice to have you here. Thank you so much. So that journey that we do, it is a journey that we have to do on our own. I want you to think, if you're familiar with tarot, I want you to think of the hermit. Okay. And the hermit, we understand the hermit of being a solitary energy, and, it's carrying its lantern, and the light of the lantern is supposed to like open up and show you the path. Now, the journey that we have to go through for this healing is very difficult. And a lot of us feel alone. Okay. And I'm just here tonight to tell you guys that you are not alone. Actually, you are not alone. You are never alone. You feel alone. You isolate yourself. You put yourself in a situation of being completely isolated and separate from the world. And that's okay. I want you to know that that's absolutely okay. Okay. Donna, welcome. So nice to have you here. Thank you for joining. So when Spirit was guiding me to be here tonight and to start this whole series of You Are Not Alone, it's to really be there for you guys. I want you to know that there's always help, whether it is from another light worker, whether it is from a professional therapist, whether it is from a medical institution, whatever it is that you feel safe and comfortable with, you need to reach out. That's all you got to do. You are not alone. If you feel more comfortable being, in the comfort of your own home and using your phone and just, communicating that way, then let that be your way. But whatever it is, you can't feel guilty about whichever way you choose to be on your journey for healing. And you know what? It takes time. It takes a lot of time. So first step is that you are not alone. You need to accept that. Okay. So Archangel Michael is giving us this fire energy, and it's the dragon's strength. So the dragon's strength is coming in to say, hey, you know what? I want you to find that fire within you. I want you to find that passion. And a lot of us can't find this, can't find, our solar plexus, can't even find our sacral chakra or even our root chakra for that matter. And we can't find it, but it's there. It's within us. Jenna, hello, welcome. So nice to have you here. So Spirit wants you to find this. And you know what? This is Archangel Michael giving us that power, that strength to say, hey, we want you to light up that fire. We want you to find that passion and to be able to find your strength and courage to deal with whatever comes your way. And you know what? The first thing that Spirit wants me to tell you is that you're not the first. And I know that this doesn't help you in any way. And I probably wouldn't understand it if I was in my dark days. But trust me, the first thing you have to accept, okay? One, you're not alone. Two, you're not the first. You're not the first. You're not the last. Trust me, okay? So this fire energy is coming in to speak your truth, to not let people step all over you, to not allow your boss or your family member or your partner to decide for you, to rule you, to control you. Those are so negative, okay? And if you lost your voice because your throat chakra is closed up, it's stuck, or you haven't had that courage or that strength to speak up because you've always been ridiculed or you've been shunned down, no, it's enough. Spirit wants you to build this fire, make it roar and speak loud, okay? So I'm hearing more and more people are reaching out to me and they're in this dark place. And here I am thinking with all of the changes that are going on in the universe, and on the 7th of December, we're going into the full moon of Gemini. And that is a very strong and powerful energy, because that is the energy of wanting to find our truth, wanting to speak our truth, wanting clarity, wanting to be able to stand victoriously. Okay. I think this morning I did that video that was the guidance for today. And if I'm here again tonight, is because there's more to say. And I wish I can spend all evening with you guys. Obviously I can't, but there's so many messages that I can offer you, so many experiences, so many guidances that we have as a light worker to help you to not feel alone. So I'm hoping to be able to do this more often so that you guys can get some benefit from this. Okay. Lovely Divine, thank you for joining. Hello, welcome. So nice to have you here. My beautiful gems. You guys are just all beautiful gems. Thank you so much for being here. I don't plan this, and here you are, all of you, clockwork. You guys are awesome. And it doesn't matter what time. It's amazing. I really, truly appreciate all of you. Okay. And since you're all here, heads up, I finally know who is going to be the compatibility test on thank you for that beautiful heart, on Wednesday. So Wednesday we're going to do the compatibility for Aquarius. So if you have Aquarius in your chart, or if you know an Aquarius, or if you are planning to date an Aquarius, then maybe it is good for you to be there, and we're going to have a lot of fun about Aquarius. Okay. But for today's purpose, you are not alone. I'm going to try and reach out as many people as I can. So a little bit about my history. I have been in 2 very serious relationships at long period of time. And the first relationship failed because of some substance abuse. I had 3 children with my first marriage. And then my second relationship failed because of narcissistic tendencies. And I've been with that relationship for over nearly 15 years. So CM Ralph, so nice to see you here. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. So I've been through years of therapy. I have been through working closely with many, many light workers. I've been helping a lot of people through my journey, especially with tarot cards, with, oracles, and just connecting to source, divine. I've been working with mediumship for many, many years. And now Spirit is like, Maria, you need to speak up. Use that throat chakra, open it up. And my insecurity didn't allow me to be here. But now my universe is shifting and it is my time to do what I need to do. So I can't stay under the rug, or I can't stay behind closed doors anymore. So this is why I'm here. Okay. So, all right. So you are not alone. And this healing journey is something that we need to do alone. Okay. So what we're going to do today, and my only way in order for me to reach out to as many people as I can, is to go with different kind of issues that people go through. So we have issues with relationships. Okay. So if you are in a partnership and things are toxic, a lot of people stay in relationships for far too long when they know that they need to leave. Okay. So I think for today, we're just going to talk about relationships. Okay. I think there's a lot of people stuck in situations still to this day with all of this knowledge out here, and they can't seem to find that power, that strength to kind of let go when something is really, really toxic. Okay. So yes, Wednesday, in case you didn't hear, we're going to do Aquarius. Okay, cool. I definitely have an Aquarian man currently in my life. I hope I can join in on Wednesday night. Thank you, Gypsy Angel, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Okay. So when it comes to relationships, we have a lot of different types of relationship. But tonight we're just going to talk about healthy relationships with a life partner. Okay. Now, there's no gender, and I'm not going to get into gender. So I am open, and I've been helping a lot of different people. So tonight we're just going to talk about relationship in general. Now, when do you know that it's time to go? Do you guys want to try and participate? Let's see. When do you know that it's time to go? Let's see what you guys say, and then we'll take it from there. Okay. We'll make this as interactive as possible so that you guys can participate. Don't get bored. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. I am in a relationship with 4 cats here that are definitely abusive. Oh my God. I think they're plotting to kill me. No. Come on, CM Ralph. That is so funny. They don't want to talk. They don't want to talk. Jenna, that is quite interesting. Okay, they don't want to talk. Now, I am going to get a little bit into the biggest and the loudest mistake that a partner can do, and the one that you should never, ever ignore and doubt. And this word is very, very powerful. It's been around for a very, very, very long time, but it hasn't been understood. Okay. So that word is going to be called gaslight. How many people know gaslight? Your heart tells me you, so does your body. Oh, your heart tells, yeah, and so does your body. Very interesting, but a lot of people don't listen to their intuition, Gypsy Angel. So very good point. I love that. Jenna, break trust, lies. Yes, yes. Trust is huge. Okay. But let's go to the gaslight first. Would you guys all agree with me when I say that 99% of people, and I don't care who you are, lie? Is that a yes or a no? Gaslighting sucks big time. Yes. C-Bank, absolutely. Sounds familiar. Yes. Blames you for what they are doing. Yes. They blame you for what they are doing. Absolutely right, Jenna. Yes. Oh, you guys have been doing this journey for a while. I can see that. What is that? That's where they give you hints that they are an ass. Okay, very good. So renew, yes. Hi, Natalie. We have a Natalie in the room. Okay, so hello, Natalie. Thank you for joining. Okay, so gaslighting. Okay, my beautiful gems, you are not alone. And the minute that your intuition says that they are trying to confuse you or they're trying to make you believe something that you are absolutely certain that is not the truth, that is your sign that you are being gaslit. And that is your first step to open up your radars. Those red flags that you're seeing, you need to trust those. Okay? The most powerful way to stop a narcissist is to tell them no. Actually, CM Ralph, that is a really good point, but they don't understand the word no. Would you agree? Like, no one says no to a narcissist, right? So they're very confrontational, they're very challenging. So, in my opinion, the best way to stop a narcissist is to say nothing. It's for you, my beautiful gems, to become an investigator. What do you guys think about that? So, an investigator means, so let's see what Natalie says. Welcome, Natalie. Thank you for joining. So, my Libra narcissist refuses to answer the police questions under his lawyer's advice in the investigation of sexual assault. They closed the case due to insufficient evidence. Very interesting. Very interesting. See, listen, my beautiful gems, if you think that you are going to win against the narcissist, unless you have hard evidence, I say don't even try. Protect yourself, hide, and find your plan B. Escape without any any notification to your narcissist, okay? You need to plan your exit strategy. A lot of people don't know this, okay? A lot of people think that they can, they feel the love from the narcissist. They think that they can change them. They think that, no, they're not like that. What is this? Narcissists can't handle rejection. Just go no contact. Yes, complete no. That is 100% accurate, CM Ralph. And you know what? It hurts. And you know what? You're going to be isolated. And you know what? You can't talk to your friends anymore. And you know what? There's only a very few amount of people, maybe even a handful is too many people that you can trust when you're trying to protect yourself. Okay? So I don't want to scare anybody here, but I just want you, I want to reach out to people who are going through this and don't know what to do. I want you to feel that you're not alone. Look how many people we have in the room here, and they all know that the best way to handle a narcissist is no contact. Can you change them? No, you can't. Do they love you? I'm sorry, my beautiful gems. They do not. They do not. Why? Because they don't love themselves. How can they love you? They don't know what love is. For them, it's a game of winning. That's all they know. That's all. They just want to win. They want to have the last word. They want to make you think that you're crazy. They want to get everything. They try to blame everything on you. Sophie, welcome. Thank you for joining. This is resonating so much. You are spot on. Gypsy Angel, it really is. And you know what? Years ago, when I went to a therapist, and I'm going to share this quickly with you guys. This is many years ago. I went to a therapist because I was going through my separation. And my therapist says, "Oh, Maria, you know what? I think you should join this group. I think, you'll love it." And I'm like, "Okay, sure." When words do not match behavior, it is a huge red flag. Very good. I'm going to repeat that. When words do not match behavior, it is a huge red flag. Absolutely. Thank you. Honeybee, hello. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Joseph, thank you so much for joining. It's so nice to have you here. I'm starting with a man in the mirror. Start to live yourself. Very nice. Love it. Hi guys, Seebing messaged me and said Maria is like, oh, very nice. Thank you so much, Seebing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Okay, so my therapist, Maria, you should join this group. I'm like, okay, sure, no problem. It was, I don't remember what day. And I said, what kind of group is this? And she says to me, she goes, it's domestic violence. I'm like, excuse me? I said, no one's beating me up. She goes, oh, my dear, you're in a very, very domestic violent relationship. I'm like, what are you talking about? She goes, it doesn't just come in the form of physical violence. And I'm like, okay, I'll try it. Do you know that I was blown away? I took the course twice. All the women that were in this room, every single one of them, we were maybe groups of 25, 30 women, okay? Different ages, different cultures, different whatever. We all were part of a domestic violence in so many different ways, okay? To the point where I was completely blown away. I took the course twice. And you know what? I was just dumbfounded when she described my husband at the time to a T. I'm like, do you know him? And she's like, no. And I'm like, is this a sickness? She goes, no. She doesn't know him. It's not a sickness. I'm like, is there help for people like that? Oh my goodness, yes, there's so much help. There's this program, that program, that program, this program. She goes, but what's the issue? Guys, what do you think the issue is? Things that happen too fast are another huge red flag. Very true. If it feels too good to be true, look out. Narcissists rush relationships. Point. Very good, CM Ralph. Absolutely. I'm making lemonade for this lemon. Using this experience to mend the wound between masculine and feminine for the world. Very nice. Natalie, very nice. Thank you for sharing that. So they have all these programs for a narcissist, but what's the issue? Can anyone take a guess? Okay, I will tell you. The narcissist doesn't think they need help. They're not doing anything wrong. So there's nothing to do for them. So the best thing you need to do is run. Run as fast as you can. There's nothing wrong with them. There's nothing wrong with them. They're just sociopaths. Some of them are psychopaths, truthfully. And I mean this lovingly, but I will explain something else about narcissism, okay? Now I'm like, who's the narcissist, me or my ex? Very good. You know what? Lovely Divine, you went right where I was going to go, and I'm going to share this with you as well. So we're all narcissists, by the way. So that's why it's a term that should be taken a little bit lighter, because we're all narcissists, right? You can't fix them. They can't be fixed. Listen to this. So, amen, run. Yeah. So narcissism, we all have narcissism, and we all have empathy. The toxicity comes when, if you look at a spectrum, okay, let's say this is empathy and this is narcissism. Depending on where you fall in the spectrum, if you have too much narcissism within you and no empathy, that makes you like a sociopath or even a psychopath, depending on how bad you are, right? But if you're too empathetic, then what happens to you? What kind of person are you? You have like no backbone. Everyone's going to step all over you. This is just a person that just is there to be used, abused, what do you call those? I have a loss of words. A martyr, right? So the healthy thing would be to meet in the middle, a healthy balance of both. Because if you have no narcissism, then you have no ambition, you have no goals, you have no desires, you have no passion, you have no fire, you have no light, you have nothing. right? Does that make sense? So let's get back into you are not alone. So if you are experiencing any of these things and you're still questioning it, and if you're still thinking they love you, I need you to do your homework. I need you to do your research. I need you to look into what narcissistic sociopath is. Like that, my therapist told me that. And I'm like, what? What is that? Research, homework, called psychiatrists, friends, whoever I knew, and I did my homework. I had to know everything about it. So you are not alone, okay? You're not the first that's going through this, and you're not the last. All right. Now let's get into a little bit deeper. Let me just read what's happening here. Things that happen to, yes. There's nothing wrong with them. Now I'm like, who's the narcissist, me or my ex? You know what, lovely divine, that is just so spot on, and it's good, and I appreciate you being like vulnerable and transparent like that, because this is where the empathy comes in. That means to me that you're quite healthy actually, which is nice. Okay. All right, so you're not alone. I want you to reach out, do your homework, and to really understand the difference between empathy and narcissism. And you know what, if you have too much empathy, you get some narcissism in you because you need it. Okay. You also need to find one or two, not more, people that you can trust explicitly. And hopefully it's not a person that your partner knows, because it's a very, very fine line, like it's easy to tip over. And if they're narcissists and if they're gaslighters, they can influence anybody, even your bestest friend. Okay. So when you're going to share your plans with someone else for plan B and for like escaping, you really need to make sure that the person that you will share this with is going to absolutely protect your best interest. It's very difficult to do. Actually, my best person that I was talking to about all of this was someone I met in therapy. Okay. Someone who understood what I was going to, someone who didn't know my partner, someone who had, was trying to save herself. Okay. Doesn't mean that you have to do the same thing, but she was my best ally. We're still friends today. We're still like very, very close. So if you can find someone who can help you like that, there's nothing wrong with reaching out to your doctor, having them, send you to therapy or whatever you need to do. Right, exactly, Maria. Yes, absolutely, guys. I kind of feel that you guys have all gone through this. This is why you guys are so connected and understand everything I'm talking about. Narcissists never question themselves. So if you are wondering if you are one, you are probably not. Very good point, CM Ralph. Absolutely. Good point. Yes, very good point. Knows all about this topic. Who knows all about this topic? CM Ralph, you know all about this topic? Made bad dating choices. Well, here's the thing now, okay? So now we have all of this knowledge, all of this information. Why do we keep repeating it? Who can answer that? Readings by Shar. Hello, Shar. Welcome so much. Welcome. Thank you for joining. So, my beautiful gems, if we've been through it, if we've done our homework, if we've escaped, why are we repeating the same thing over and over? Why? I need you guys to answer this. And actually, I'm going to write some notes here because I'm not going to give you guys the answer today. So, repeating the same issue. Why do we keep repeating the same issue? Let's see. So, Gypsy Angel, my narcissist managed to turn my own son against me. Not sure even now how this ever happened or what was said. These folks are truly evil. 1000%. They are truly evil. And honestly, it's not that they're evil, Gypsy Angel. I think it's just a sociopathic like personality where they have like no empathy here. They have like zero empathy. So here you are, like taking everything to heart and taking everything to the point where it's killing us, right? All this pain, all this hurt, all of this, like, I don't understand kind of energy. And they're just pulling our strings, right? The more we hurt, the more they pull those strings. Okay. If we were able to understand and get out of our hearts, of our empathy, and have a little bit more narcissism, do you understand that they would never be able to affect us in that way, ever? So self-love is a huge issue. Self-love is definitely a huge issue. Yes, absolutely. So what's self-love? Less of it. We didn't set the right healthy boundaries. You know what, guys? If we really want to go deeper into this, no one here is allowed to blame themselves. Not in my room. No way. You know why? Because it's not your fault. How would you set healthy boundaries? Where did you learn this? How did you know what kind of boundaries to set in the first place? So it is none of our fault that we went through what we went through. Maybe we went through what we went through so that we can learn now what our boundaries are, right? But if you keep repeating the same cycle over and over, it's because you haven't learned your lesson, okay? So no empathy at all. Very sad. It is very sad. Okay. So why do we repeat the same issue? When I met Char Maria, she said boundaries. Honeybee, listen, we understand boundaries today, okay? We understand them because we are learning them. But when you had your first failed relationship, who told you about boundaries? Let me ask you about your relationship with your parents. How healthy were your relationship with your parents? Where did you learn boundaries? Did your parents respect their boundaries? Did they have healthy boundaries? Did they tell you, hey, my beautiful honeybee, you know what? You make sure that you respect yourself. You make sure you don't let someone talk to you this way. You make sure that no one, oversteps you, makes you feel like you're less than. Or who told you all of these things? Who taught you all of these things? They should have these lessons in school with these teenagers like lost in the wild. They should really teach like something to people. Okay. But they don't. So no one taught you. No one taught me. Okay. In my household with my family, it was like my father was the controller. My mom was the doer, right? Come on. So what do you think I did? I became the doer and I had someone who controlled me, right? Come on. So boundaries, very interesting word, but this is how we learn our lessons. Once we learn our lessons, we learn our boundaries, right? Never let someone make you feel guilty for setting boundaries and saying no. I wish you can clarify that, CM Ralph, because saying no means what? Because it's easy to say no, and whether they respect that or not, it doesn't really matter because you need to respect yourself, right? Now, the question becomes, empathic souls are the prime feeling grounds for narcs. It's like we are a target for them. We are a target for them. So right now, the attitude that I need to try and help you guys understand is, yes, setting your boundaries. But when you say no, you have to have the strength and the courage and the fire to say, hey, how dare you? What do you think I am, a doormat? No, 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 no. You can't do that. And they're going to run off. They're going to be gone. But here's the other issue. So if someone becomes like, no, I'm not a doormat, what do you think they feel? They feel guilty because they're going to be alone again. Well, they're not going to be interested in them because you know what? Oh, now they have boundaries. So I'm not going to give them any attention. And now I'm going to feel guilty because I'm still alone. I'm not in a relationship, right? This is why people keep repeating the same story. They don't want to be alone. So they're confusing the two, my dear gems. They're confusing the two. Is this making all sense to you guys? I think it's a lot of information for one night, but if you guys, how many times have you guys repeated the same story? Hold on. CM says saying no means hearing yourself say it and honoring it with your behavior. Close the door and walk away, and no matter what. Do not open that door with them again. Okay. Very good, CM Ralph. You've learned your lessons. And does that make you a narcissist? Constance, welcome. Thank you for joining. Blessings, everyone. Just seen the live and wanted to send love and light. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So how many times did it take for you to learn this lesson, CM Ralph? I love you guys, how you're participating in this. This is amazing. So let's go. Let's see what's going on. Blessings, everyone. Hey, Constance, so good to see you, honey. Very nice. 3 times. Okay. 3 times for me too. How many times did it take all of you to understand and to learn, or are you still on your journey? And the third one destroyed me. Oh, I hear you. I hear you, right? Because we think that we set our boundaries. We think that we're still in control. We think that we're spot on. We think that no one can fool us again. We're confident. We have everything going for us. And then, boom, the tower fell down, right? Jenna 2, Ralph, and the third one destroyed me. For me, a few times until I said, damn, honey, be all right. Sleeping twice. Okay. Well, hopefully you guys learned it at 2 and not 3, because the third one is a tough one. Okay. So just understand that if ever you need to set those boundaries, then great. But remember, red flags, boundaries. How many times do you think, oh, it's just a little white lie? We're talking about, 99% of us lie. How many of you lie as well? And don't lie right now, right? So how many of you here lie? I hated the tower until I realized how necessary it is. Oh my God, the tower is not easy. Trust me. The tower is not easy. And you know what? We use the excuses like, okay, but I have a roof over my head. I'm doing it for the children, but I do whatever I want. I'm financially secure, or, but he loves me, or she loves me, or it goes on. And we play like this record in our head over and over and over. Guys, how many of you have gone through the same thing, and it takes years until you actually put your foot down, especially in those tough ones, right? Thought I learned, but yep, 3 for me too. And this third one is still trying to destroy me. His words. Well, Gypsy Angel, my God, my heart goes out to you. Big hug from me. Listen, Gypsy Angel, you just need to. So you know what I'm going to do by the end of this live here tonight? I'm going to give you some guidance on how to get them out of your head. Okay. And even though like your whole body shakes when you do it for the first time, like you actually literally shake when you stand up and you stand up for yourself. But and I don't know if it's because you have children or there's things that are really involved that it makes it almost impossible for you to deal with it. But I need you to put your solar plexus on fire. Call upon Archangel Metatron and say, you know what? I'm tired of this. I want to take my power back. I want to be in control. And I don't care, how much of a biatch I have to be. Okay? I hope you understand what I mean by that, right? So take your power back. You know the right thing to do. And there's no one that puts baby in the corner, right? You guys know that, right? Okay, honeybee, I am a liar, not on the regular, but if someone says, did you eat the last cookie? No, I didn't. Honeybee, that's a good one. Okay. For education on NARC relationship, I highly recommend Dr. Ramani. Okay. Ramani. Oh, I know who she is. Yeah. Yeah, she's good. I think I'm the worst with lies. My face can't hide a thing. Bites me inches, but every time. Ram is awesome. Yep. I moved 1,000 miles away and found a great Aquarian guy. Very good for you. Oh, I'm so happy for you, Gypsy Angel. I agree. Everyone does lie, big or little. Fibs are lies too. Yes. Give yourself the gift of time and be gentle with yourself. You will heal. Absolutely. Yes. Ross Oliver, hello. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Wow. New Zealand is in the room. Okay. So here's a question. Since we're on the topic of lies, okay, I want to know what you guys think or feel about. Hey, you're in a relationship, because we are talking about relationships today, and your partner, I don't have my phone here with me, is constantly on the phone, and they're talking to other people, and they are, oh, who are you talking to? Because you see a little grin or a little smile. Oh, just my buddy, my friends, whatever. And you ask them to do something. Hey, you want to go out for dinner tomorrow night or whatever? Like, no, I don't feel like it. What do you guys do about that? My ex narcissist would try to ruin holidays, acting like I needed to beg him or go with me to the family gathering. I finally just started going without him. Good for you, Seabink. That's exactly right. Exactly. I didn't say I haven't tried, but I suck it. But I suck at it. Oh, okay. Constance, welcome. Hello. I say no thanks. Yeah, same here. Did I miss something? I agree. Okay. Anyway, so where is that line to decide if it's a lie or not? Okay. If you are holding something from your partner, is that okay? Because some people say, well, I don't have to share everything with my partner. How do you guys feel about that? Izzy, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining. Then he tried to force me to go to his party. Oh, yes, they do. It's their way or the highway kind of thing, right? Yep. So, okay, guys, the question, I'm getting all distracted with all this reading. Honeybee, I'm definitely truthful. Worth the thing I don't want to do. Like, no, thank you, just not feeling it. Okay. Shelly, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining. I never feel that I need to explain saying no. I just say no thanks. Okay. All right, guys, here's the question. So, do you need to share everything with your partner? I'm hearing that everybody, Seeping says yes. I was just getting through the road and driving and can't listen, but I can chat. Okay, can chat. All right, Ross, no problem. Just listen in. And drive safely. Please don't type while you're driving. Okay, myself, I don't share everything. Readings by Shar. Okay. Constance, if it's something I wouldn't want to be lied to about, then it's a lie if I do it. Oh, okay, very interesting. I did, he didn't. Okay, well, listen, my beautiful gems, I'm going to share this with you. And there is a person on TikTok, I think his name is Tim. I love how he thinks. This is a man in a relationship, in a marriage, and he is out there and he's a therapist. He's out there and he's sharing with the world that it is not okay. Okay. So he has a lot of patients. I'm assuming patients or friends who are male and are in a relationship, and they're saying, well, I'm allowed to talk to, someone else, like just have emotional conversations, or to have like, just someone else to talk to. And you know what? She doesn't need to, like, the wife doesn't need to know everything. And here's this Tim guy and saying like, really? Why are you investing into an emotional conversation with someone else instead of investing your time in the current relationship you're in? So why? So I agree with him. Midlife crisis. Izzy. Listen, do you know how many times I have said to my ex, hey, this is not working anymore. Like, I'm happy to, separate. You go your way, I go my way. It's fine. We can even stay friends, right? No, they wouldn't have it. They wouldn't have it because They have to have it their way because they're afraid of what people think. They had to hold an image, which I wasn't interested in holding anymore. So, how dare I say, hey, we're done, we're over, because it did not fit in his little mind, his little box. Okay. And that's what I did. I did my plan B and I got everything in order. So I secured a place to stay, I secured my children, and then I knew his schedule. So I knew exactly when I called up my kids one day and I said, okay, guys, meet me at the house at 2 o'clock. I gave everyone garbage bags. They filled that in and we left. We were gone, just gone. That is the best lesson you can give your narc, because you know what? They don't expect it. They think you can never do it. But you know what? If you do it right, they get gaslit. And that is like a low ball for them. I'm his treasure box locked up. Ooh, Izzy. I don't like that. No, 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 no. No one puts baby in the corner. I think sometimes I don't share everything unless it's a detrimental situation. I don't share everything unless it's a detriment. So, what is your relationships? That becomes the question. You guys are in relationships and partnerships, and the question becomes, how is your relationship? What is it all about? That's what I did, Maria. Packed everything and just left. It is the only way you can deal with a narcissistic sociopath. Truthfully, honestly, you're separated. Okay. Good for you, Izzy. I really appreciate that. And you know what? You're not alone, my beautiful Izzy. Just reach out to people who get you, who understand you, who have gone through the same thing that you've gone through. And there's a lot of help for you. I left 4 times. Here's the question. We didn't answer the question. Why do we keep repeating the same mistakes over and over? Why? High five, honeybee. Yeah, that's what I did. I packed up and left everything. 100%. Absolutely. It is the only way. Now, you guys still need to answer the question, why do we keep repeating the same thing over and over? Why do we keep going back? Why do we feel like, oh, they've changed, oh, this or that, or the kids, or whatever excuse you come up with, because we didn't learn it the first time. Yep, that's one. Yep. I'll have the answers for you the next time I go into You Are Not Alone series here, but we are comfortable. Yeah, it's our comfort zone, isn't it? Because it's familiar. It is so familiar. So we go to familiar because that pain is less painful than the unknown, than the fear of being all alone and all scared. Make sure you have a safe place. Absolutely. Shar, you are 1000% correct. We talked about it before, maybe before you got here. They have to make a secure plan, an exit strategy. Make sure that you have 1 or 2 people that you can trust, no more. And make sure it's not the person that they know, because they can gaslight that person too. And you know what? Work with whoever you need to work with. He made me feel great in the beginning. He reeled me. Yes. They're masters. They're masters at their game. They really are. I repeated it 3 times because I was addicted to her love bombing, and familiarity also played a part. Yeah, absolutely. Fish hook. Fish hook and sinker. Yeah, I know. Listen, guys, you're not the only one. Look how many people we are here, and everybody's been through it. We all understand this whole thing. So I'm here, and I love that you guys are sharing your experiences so that whoever's going to listen to this after, if they're feeling alone and isolated, and if they feel that there's no help out there, I'm hoping that this can reach out as many people that need to hear it. So he never stopped being a player. Oh yeah, manipulative. Absolutely. Yeah, I didn't leave his house at first. The lawyer had him kicked out of the house for 6 months and even made him pay the bill. Oh, nice. Seeping, good for you. Good for you. That takes strength. And if you can master what Seeping did, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Absolutely. Okay. So the lying, my dear gems, listen, lying is a thing that we all got comfortable with. We think it's okay. So how can we expect them not to lie to us when we think it's okay? And that's just a question. And you know what? This is going to turn the whole world upside down because we've become into an era where it's the norm. Constance, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Blessings, everyone. This is a sensitive subject and it's triggering me. So I need to go, but have a wonderful night. Constance, my God, you know, I'm sending you the power of the Archangel Metatron. Call upon them. You are safe. You are protected. My heart goes out to you. Big hugs, everyone. Big hugs to Constance, please. Everyone, please be well, Constance. Yeah. Hugs. Yes. Be careful. Absolutely. I helped him raise the kids. Izzy, yeah. But guys, you know what? Remember I said also at the beginning, do not blame yourself. We did not have the example as per our parents. We did not have any guidance. We did not have, I didn't even know what the word narcissist was. Okay. I didn't even know what gaslighting was. Okay. So I can't blame myself for the mistakes that I've made. Instead, I look at them at all of the lessons I learned, everything that I was able to gain. And today, because of what I've learned, I'm going to shout to the top of my lungs how I can help people try to find their exit strategy, to learn what boundaries are, okay, and to protect themselves and to understand how to deal with a narcissistic person and how to deal with people that, you know, are feeling alone and feel like they, you know, they don't even know what's going on in their world. They're so completely lost. It's like they're being erased. Okay. So this is why we're here. And I appreciate all of you for participating because it really means a lot. Brainwashed. That is exactly what gaslighting is. It's like you're being brainwashed. You don't even have trust yourself anymore. You have no more confidence. You don't even know who you are. It's like you're doubting every decision, and that's the other thing. Like they're so good that they make you doubt even making decisions for yourself. You know, oh, I think I need to, I want to go get my hair done. What color should I do my hair? Whatever, you know, or, you know, oh, my parents want to come over. Is it okay if my parents come over? What do you mean, is it okay if your parents come over? Of course it's okay if your parents come over. And if they don't like it, well, they can leave. You know what I mean? Tiger's eyes. Hello, Maria. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you too, Maria. Thank you so much, honeybee. I appreciate you. Hello, Maria. Nice. Lovely. Yes, her name is Maria. Yes, my name is Maria. For those of you who don't know me. Oh my God. Yes. Hiya. Okay, so honestly, guys, brainwashing, gaslighting, it's all important. So we had a lot of topics here. We talked a little bit about, is it okay to lie? Now, if you think it's okay, then you can expect that from your partner. Okay? So you got to ask yourself if that's the kind of relationship you want. Or would you prefer having a relationship where everything is completely transparent, where you're both invested and you both have the same goals and you both have the same desires in life? What kind of relationship do you want? 90% of people don't even know. They don't even know. Hence, they just settle. Why? Why are they settling? Because they don't know what they want. Maria, I wanted to repeat this in case you missed it. Some of us have been raised by narcs as well. Oh my God, yes. I didn't see this. Absolutely. So some of us have been raised by narcs as well, which sets us up to be attracted to them in adulthood via trauma bonding. Absolute beautiful. CM Ralph, this is beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. Guys, you know what? That is not your fault. Just understand that. Honeybee, that's what they do. They try to cut you from everyone who's loved you, your family and your close friends. 1000%, you know? Thank you, everyone. Exactly, CM. Thank you, Maria. He was raised by another family that were alcoholics. Well, there you go. That's another issue. Let's not get into substance abuse because this can go on and on and on and on. But the minute that your friends become an issue in your life for your partner, that is a definite red flag. The minute, like, oh, do we have to go to your parents? Like, I don't feel comfortable at your parents. Like, really? I thought we were going to go see our friend. I thought we are going to do this. And they kind of like twist everything around. Is that what you want? Why are you accepting this? That is not okay. It is not okay for you not to continue being friends with who you were friends with before they came into your life. Scars to Stars. Hello, welcome. Thank you so much. Hi, Got It, Gem. Hi, Honeybee. CM, Izzy. Hi, Lovely Divine. Guys, you guys are really giving me angel bumps. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are amazing. Okay, so that is a red flag. If you feel that they are constantly, saying, no, I don't feel like doing that. No. You know what? I'll go do this. I just need to go do. They're never there. Okay. And you find yourself alone all the time. Okay. And you're going to say, yeah, but they're working. Yeah, but this. Yeah, but they're going out with their friends. Yeah, but they're going for hockey. Yeah, but is that what you want? I need to ask you guys, what do you want out of a relationship? Do you want someone who's having an emotional conversation with someone else or other people for that matter? Or do you want the person to be invested in you? Because I'm sure that you want to invest in them, or I hope so anyway. Linda Ann, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. CM, what do you say? They isolate you so that they can have better control over you. It's the power and the control, period. Okay, because here's another one. I'll give you another one and you guys can confirm it for me, yes or no. Do they constantly call you to find out where you are anytime, any minute of the day? They have to constantly know exactly where you are. Got to invest in one another for sure. One another for sure. Yes, of course. Okay. So I had looked at my phone bill like when I left. He would call me something like 25 times a day. He would have to, I was not even answering him anymore, like constantly trying to figure out where I was, to the point where, like, at one point we crossed paths with our car. He literally did a U-turn and started following me to see where I was going. So I had to go somewhere else just so that he wouldn't know where I was going. So they are just control freaks. Okay. They just need to know everything you're doing. And if they don't like it, then forget it. They're not going to participate, but they don't want you to participate either. I'm hanging in there and I was feeling a little lonely trying to raise my frequency, and bam, there you guys are with You Are Not Alone. I almost cried. Oh my goodness, Scars to Stars. We're here for you. Everybody give her a hug. Give Scars to Stars a huge hug. We're all here for you, honestly. Hugs, hugs, hugs. Oh my goodness, big hugs. See, you're not alone. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you all. Okay. So the control is one thing. Okay. The examples we had in our life with our whoever brought us up. Okay. Those are examples. So your boundaries are things that you learn now with your experiences. So don't look at your relationships as the worst thing in the world. You're never going to open up your heart again. You're never going to love again. You're never going to allow anybody in again. Just understand that. Thank you to those relationships that now, my beautiful gems, now you know what you do want and what you don't want, and do not settle for less. Okay? Men are missing 2 letters in their... Oh, I love that, Izzy. Men are missing 2 letters in the word human. Yes, absolutely. Yes, they were born with the dark side and the light side. Actually, no. Actually, my beautiful gems, can I tell you? No. I need to clear this up because it's a misconception. We really think that they're evil. They have no. They are born innocent, like each and every single one of us. Okay, some of us become empaths, and some of us, because of traumatic experiences, because of whatever upbringing they had, This is their own protective mechanism. Okay. They put on all of these masks. Okay. And that is to protect their insecurity, their child inside, because they didn't know how else to cope with this. Okay. The problem is, remember, they don't think they're doing anything wrong. Okay. But if you were ever to break down a narcissist, they would cry like a child. So there is actually help for them. But because their ego is so big and they think they're doing nothing wrong and they're finding it like a big joke to hurt everybody around them, eventually what's going to happen is that they're going to find themselves all alone. So one day or another, their karma is coming for them. But the thing is, you don't have to be around to look at it happen, right? You need to go find your happiness. And once you understand that you have to live for you, then whatever happens to them, it happens to them. You know, you learned your lesson. So thank you very much. Goodbye. Go, right? Right. So some become the Dalai Lamas. Yeah, absolutely. Some become Jeffrey. Oh my goodness. No, no. Yes. Actually, no, I think that's a psychopath or like a whatever. Yeah. Freedom. For me, it's all about freedom. It's all about freedom. You know, what is it? Scar says it seems like they hate it when they're happy. Like if they see us doing something. Oh, if we're happy. Yeah, okay, let me repeat that. It seems like they hate it when we're happy. Yes. Like if they see us doing something that we're happy about that gives us joy, it's like they get jealous because they're not attending to them. You're absolutely right. And that is another red flag. If the person that you are with, your partner, doesn't want the absolute best for you, if they don't want you to rise higher, and if they don't want you to be your best self, I question you, my beautiful gems. Why are you still there? Why are you still there? What is holding you back? That is your question. What is that? Right? Yeah. Okay, guys, you know what? You've already deciphered who they are. You've deciphered that they're a narcissist. Okay. Authentic love uplifts. Absolutely. But be careful. There's another word that you need to understand. Can you guys figure out what this word is? Yes, we have to ask ourselves that question because until we know, we just keep doing the same thing over and over. Yes, codependency. Okay, that's a very good word. Very good word. Scars to start into stars. And look at your name, Scars into Stars. Stars is the hope, it's the healing, it's a better tomorrow. My beautiful gem, your scars are your lessons, but the stars are your future. It's up to you to just live your future, right? So codependency is really a good one, yes, but even more than that, because CM Ralph said authentic love uplifts, right? So then I ask you this, what about, isn't that an awesome name? Yes, it is. Really nice. I love it. Scars into Stars. I love it. Thank you. The word I was thinking, the word is jealousy. What do you guys think about jealousy? Jealousy is another issue. And sometimes in a relationship, there's jealousy. Okay. Does that mean that they're narcissistic? Does that mean that there's no empathy? Jealousy is another issue. Remember also, after you walk away, you are not the narc's victim. You are their survivor. Who said that? Ralph, how much work have you done? You know a lot about this. I'm very impressed, actually. Very impressed. Oh, that's right. You're a Pisces. Of course you did all this work. Jealousy. Jealousy is not worth my energy. Ha, but what if they are your partner? What do you do then? What do you do? What do you do with your partner who is jealous of you? Do you walk away from that? Do you think it's a red flag? Do you think that you have to put your boundaries? I found that to be true. Jealousy. It's so funny because I know in my situation, I'm light as I'm sure most of you are, if not at all of us, right? So I've been in this cycle and my light attracts the dark and then they try to dim my shine, my beautiful, oh my goodness. Okay. You hit something right on the nail, scars into stars. Absolutely. So if you are a light, do not allow anyone to dim that light. Okay. First of all, that light never, ever goes off. Ever. Okay. It never goes off. It is up to you. It is entirely up to you to let it burn, to continue to let it burn. And you know what? If one day you find that you have no more light in you, that is your cue to stop and to run. Okay. That is your cue. If you can't allow your light to shine, you got to run. Okay. Walk away, Renee. Yep. Walk away. Figure out why. Hell yeah. That's true. Yep. Absolutely. My beautiful gems. Okay. So jealousy is another one. So guys, jealousy, and again, it's not their fault. So jealousy comes from, again, their upbringing. It is how they were brought up. Maybe they had siblings. Maybe, the parent paid attention to more to one child than the other. Then there's this competition that begins. And then there's like, their lack of self-esteem, and they're always envious of other people. And then they put this mask on where they start becoming narcissistic and they start wanting more and more and more. No, you can't be better than me. Okay. Because they had this traumatic childhood and they were always suppressed and put in the corner. And now they don't want to be in the corner anymore. But what does that mean in a relationship? That's not healthy. It's toxic. Right? Sam, I know a couple of things that made me smile. I've even been in situations when the mental abuse and emotional abuse didn't work, they would resort to domestic violence. Yeah. I have so many pictures of, oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Listen, guys, domestic abuse is a very, very broad word. And it's not only in issues where it's physical abuse, and I had to learn that myself. Okay. It can come into financial abuse. It can come into verbal abuse. It can come into, yes, absolutely, physical abuse, but there's so many varieties of abuse. Okay. And you know what? Even if you are being verbally abused, why would you accept that? There is no way that I would ever be in a relationship like that. My confidence level is the highest it's ever been in my life. And trust me, anyone that comes around me, I have infinite number of people that are just, in my support team. And they're there because I know that I need to empower them, and I know that I need to guide them, and I know that, they don't want to be alone. And I am there for all of them. I'm there for my children. I'm there for my parents. I'm there for all my loved ones. Okay. Everywhere I go, I just offer this support, this guidance, because my light has become so big. Okay. And I had the lack of confidence coming on YouTube, because YouTube is I don't know who's on the other side of the screen, right? So it was scary for me. And then I needed my mentors, like Shar, my beautiful Shar. If it weren't for her, I'm telling you, I would not have been here. It was really difficult for me to start reading tarot online, without my face or anything. So I started that way. And my channel's not doing very, very great, but it doesn't matter. I know I'm touching some hearts, and that's all I need to do. That is the only reason why I'm doing it. Okay, you guys are writing so fast, I can't read everything. Oh, wow. Very good, CM Ralph. That's amazing. I'm scared to love and trust and even allow anybody in. And when I have been vulnerable, even though I've gotten away from narcissists and romance, the jokers were right behind. Listen, everything takes time. And, you are not alone here. It's all about you and we're going to work together. It's going to take time, okay? But just understand, look, everyone here's been through the journey, and still things are still resonating with them. Things are still like, triggering some issues that maybe were unresolved or put under the rug. So I'm going to do my best here, guys. I'm going to do my best to kind of allow you to take everything from under the rug and to release it to the universe, okay? And my goal is to allow us to all open up our hearts, because there's a lot of people that are hurting out there, and there's a lot of people that have gone through this journey and who are ready to open up their hearts. But you got to find people like us, okay? You got to find people like us who understand, who have been through it, and understand that it takes time to bring in the trust, to bring in that open heart, that vulnerability. Okay. Remember, if someone is fun and exciting and like, the bad boy kind of thing, if you're attracted to those people, and if you know that, there's all these red flags and you're ignoring them, don't blame them. My beautiful gems, do not blame them. You blame you, right? You get that? I know you get that. Yeah, CM is definitely a beautiful person. Absolutely. Honestly, it's all the reason of the gems that believe that I went through what I went through, and be able to touch lives and let them know you're not alone. How beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much for saying that. Yes, a core group. You ruined my reputation. Thank goodness I matured. Well, listen, it's a journey, right? And just remember, it's a long journey. Even though I feel like enlightened and my light is shining very brightly, I know I still have things to learn. Okay. I know that I still have fears. Fears is big, right? I know that I still have trust issues. Trust is huge for me anyway. And I know that I still have a fear of completely allowing someone into my world. I'm aware of these things. Am I going to close down because I have all these fears? No, I'm just going to take my time, and I'm not going to settle for less, right? You guys are so funny. So I hope that you are all going to do the same thing. So we don't ignore the red flags. We do not settle for less. But the most important of everything we can go through is you got to figure out what you want. And it's nice to say, okay, let's give an example. Tiger's eyes. I got through it and made big changes in myself a long time ago. Walking, it keeps moving. That's why I keep like losing my place. Walking and being out of nature and counseling and a support group made a transformation into a higher power. Beautiful. Tiger's eyes. That's amazing. You guys are all light workers here. I feel it. I know it. You guys are all light workers. You know what I'm going to do, eh? When it comes to looking for love, my advice starts with a mirror. 1000%. But you guys already love yourself. I'm sure you do, right? You already love yourself, my beautiful gems. Listen, if you guys didn't love yourself, you wouldn't be here. Okay? We all love ourselves. We just need to invest in ourselves more. That's all. Right? Look at the beautiful tulip. Okay? So the mirror, okay, CM Ralph, when you talk about the mirror, is this the mirror of the physical self, or is this the mirror of our soul? That is the question I have for you. Love yourself enough to honor your highest calling. Yep. Yes, I'm falling in love with myself every day, honeybee. I love it. Oh my God, I love it. You know what I'm going to do? This is what I'm going to do. I'm having difficulties with my website right now. So for some reason, I can't get into my website to make changes, but when it's ready, I will let you guys know. And then I'm going to let you guys all sign into so that I can have all of your contact information. And then I'm going to set up a Zoom call. Would you guys like to join the Zoom so that we can have interaction and people can actually talk? What do you mean invest in yourself more? Okay. What it means in investing in ourselves more is that, okay, you know what? A lot of people are judges of characters. we judge people, we judge things around us, we judge ourselves really harshly. We're not young enough, we're not pretty enough, we're not skinny enough, or we're too big, we're this, we're that, we're not tall enough, we're not, dark enough, whatever it is. We are the worst judges of character. Okay, our insecurity plays like a huge role in us. So invest in yourself. What is it about you that is keeping you in the shadow? What is it about you? Okay. I I quit smoking 3 years ago and I gained so much weight personally. Okay. So I should be hiding behind, the closed doors, and no one should be able to see me because God, I'm not the same person anymore. I wasn't like what I used to be like 5 years ago, right? So I should close myself up, right? Why am I not investing more into myself? Instead, I choose to judge myself. No, 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 no. Guys, invest into yourself. You don't like the color of your hair, change it, right? You don't like who you are today. If you don't like looking at your physical self in the mirror, do something about it, right? Invest in yourself. Why not? Okay. It's the comfort zone. Again, guys, we're doing the same thing like we do in relationships. We don't leave because it's comfortable. It's the known. It's too hard to do the work. It's too hard to invest into being vulnerable and open. It's too hard. Uh, let's see. You guys, I love it. You guys are all participating. I love this. My son just went through it, and I seen the red flags and I stood by his side. It's been tough, but love is the highest form of healing. Oh, wow. Absolutely. Good for you, Tiger's Eyes. And you know what? If we can teach our kids, which I'm trying to do with my kids, it is such a beautiful gift because I didn't have that growing up. My parents didn't teach me anything about relationships, right? Oh, Zoom. Yeah, Zoom would be fun. Zoom or Teams or whichever one is more easier. But you go, honey. Why? Honey, honey, honey. What did honey say? Yes, I'm falling in love with myself every day. Oh, yes, I love that. Seeping. It's tough trying to open up after being hurt multiple times, but we owe it to ourselves to not allow people from the past to harden our hearts to new people. Just watch the red flags and keep going. And you know what, guys? Watching the red flags, honoring our boundaries. But if I can give you just one additional piece of advice, is to speak your truth. How many times you guys bite your tongue and say, I kind of feel this, but I'm not going to say it. Like, oh, you guys are not honest. You guys do not speak your truth, right? Let's start. Yep. Linda Ann, I only recently got to know myself. I love myself now. It wasn't always the case. Congratulations. Love it. Thank you for sharing. We're not good enough is also a red flag. Absolutely. It really is. Tiger's Eyes, it really is. We're not good enough is also a red flag. Yes, we can go on and on and on and on. Congratulations, Jem. Yes. Linda, yes. A Zoom call would be amazing. I think it would be amazing. I just need to fix my website, guys. I've been trying to contact the website company, and it's just everything is so automated today. It's so difficult to speak to a person. It's insane. But anyways, I use both the physical mirror and the one inside my soul. Has anyone ever looked in the physical mirror and say to yourself, I don't recognize myself anymore? That was a changing experience I had. Wow. Honeybee, look at that. I'm going to repeat this, okay? I used both the physical mirror and the one inside my soul. Beautiful red heart. Has anyone ever looked in the physical mirror and say to yourself, I don't recognize myself anymore? That was a changing experience I had. That is so beautiful. Guys, wow. Yes, ma'am, Seabank. Okay, Tiger's Eyes. I can walk out the door with no makeup on, sweats and gray hair, and people don't judge me. It's what is in the inside. Yes, absolutely. I'm feeling okay. It is hard, but so worth it. Yep, 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 yep. I would do the Zoom thing you mentioned. Yes, lovely divine. Yes, absolutely. Give me some time because I've been struggling with this for a couple of months. It's just been a nightmare. And like I've got emails like backing up. It's just been a nightmare. Guys, I will get through it. I'm not giving up on you guys. I will get through it. I promise you. So let me know when the Zoom is. I'll get my atomic turquoise hair ready. Okay, Sienna. No problem. Okay, so I can't wait, Sienna. You guys are funny. I'll be back. I gotta get my life. Okay, fine. All right, guys. So this has been really, really exciting. You guys have been truly awesome. I'm just wondering how to close this. So I do have like, don't forget, guys. Archangel Metatron wants you to speak up. They want you to light that fire within you. They want you to figure out what it is you want. Like, let your desires be known. Do not hide behind the closed door. Just truly find yourself again. Okay. If you've been erased because of the pain, the betrayal, the hurt, the fears, whatever it is that people have done to you, it's time to retrace yourself. Who are you? Find yourself. Find yourself. Love yourself. Do all of these things. Um, It was on Amazon. What is this? Maria, thank you so much for this session. Gypsy Angel, thank you so much for being here and participating and sharing. Like, this is very deep, and I know that it's difficult for a lot of people, but I think it needs to be spoken. It needs to be heard. People need to hear this, and people need to share this. Okay, and this is how I was guided to do it. I'm hoping it's going to help a lot of people out there. And if nothing else, we're just here. We're helping each other. We're just, we're not alone. Okay, we're just definitely not alone. So let me see if I can get just an ending guidance, and we'll leave it at that. All right, Spirit, what is it? What is the closing message for my beautiful gems? What do they need to hear? Got it. Guys, you know what? Actually, I got to go back to the video I did this morning. I kind of feel this came out this morning, but it's quite interesting. My beautiful gems, here's your closing message. What is Tiger's Eyes? Okay, I'm back. God, that hurt. My back is really bothering me today. Physiotherapy. Guys, take care of yourselves. Do what you got to do. It's amazing. Leanna, wow, so glad to have caught a session. Thank you, my beautiful gems. So nice to have you here. We're almost done. We've been here for nearly an hour and a half. Can we talk about also the narcs and their guilty trips really quick? Sure. You know what, guys? Okay. Listen, if someone is trying to guilt trip you, what does that say? Okay. Either you've given them too much information and they're using it against you. You have to understand that the narcissist who actually kind of guilt trip you, oh, geez, Tiger's Eyes. Well, you know what? Let us know when that's going to be, and we're all going to send you healing energy. Okay. We're all going to send you some freaking Reiki healing. Okay. You let us know when that is. Okay. All right. Okay. So you've given too much information. Now they're using it against you to make you feel guilty, whatever. Why would you feel guilty? Okay. Because you're not choosing to do what you want. So they have no power over you. If you allow them to make you feel guilty, it's because you're not respecting yourself. You're not choosing to do what it is that you want to do. Oh, why are you going to see your friend? You're going to leave me here all alone, right? Hey, that's your problem. You want to stay alone? You're welcome to join us. You're welcome to go see your friends. You're welcome to do whatever it is you want. I'm going to see my friend. So what power do they have over me? The guilt comes from us. Okay, it doesn't come from them. They can use whatever they want against you. It's how you handle it that gives you the power. Does that make sense? Sending violet flames and indigo energy. Oh my God, you guys are just beautiful souls. Just because you're invited to a guilt trip doesn't mean you have to go. Look at these guys. They're all beautiful souls. My heart is broken but it's not love. I could be by myself. Oh, Jenna, my heart is broken. You know what? We've all been hurt. My beautiful gems, just remember, even the most broken hearts will heal through time. Okay? Even the most broken hearts will heal through time. You know, guys, years ago, like I think maybe 4 years ago, like when I was doing personal readings, I would tell everyone, I was sending everyone on this journey to watch The Shack. I think everyone that I read for at that time, guys, you got to watch The Shack. It is this movie that was on Netflix back then. I don't know if it's still on Netflix. You guys probably have to research it. The Shack, like literally opened my eyes. Okay, literally opened my eyes. And I thought it was just, it's a long, slow burn, and it's really boring and it's very painful to watch. But the message in that movie is just so, so powerful. Okay. So if you guys get a chance, if you haven't already watched it, just take that. I don't know if it's an hour and a half or 2 hours. Just take the time to listen to it. The message is quite, quite powerful. I even wanted my parents to listen to it, but my dad is more French. So for him, watching an English movie is a little difficult. But if ever I find it in French, I will make him watch it. I promise you. Okay. So guilt is all about you. If you feel guilty, you need to ask yourself, why am I feeling guilty? Is it because you don't want to leave them alone? Is it because they're they're pulling strings on you? Is it because you don't care about your friend? You don't want to respect yourself and do what it is you want to do, what makes you happy? So the guilt, I mean, it really depends how strong in your conviction you are. So that is something about learning who you are, knowing what it is you want. Do you want to go see your friend? You go see your friend. You want to please them all the time? Then that is a choice you have to make. But don't blame them. You know, if they find out that that tool works with you, guess what? They're going to use it all the time. Right? Thanks, CM. I practice sleeping and I don't have the surgery in my spine. Stop. Oh, aw. Tiger's eyes, no. Allow yourself to be broken open, not just broken. With narcs, minus guilt equals control. With narcs, guilt equals control. Absolutely, yes. On that one, Maria, the guilt trip thing was more my mother than a man. Oh, guys, listen. Yes, okay. I said it at the very beginning of this session here. So there are a lot of areas in our life that we have to deal with. There's a lot of different types of relationships. Today, we just decided to talk about partnership instead of relationship with our families, our children, our friends. There's a lot of different types of relationships. I only chose to focus on relationship today because it's a very, very vast subject and it can go on and on and on and on, right? So yes, it could be from a mother, but the same thing with guys. You have to remember, we are adults. Our parents have no control over us. Our parents do not, they do not, when we were babies, they did that to kind of protect us, maybe, or whatever. But just remember, it is time to cut that umbilical cord. It is time for you to be the adult. Does that mean you disrespect your parents? Does that mean that you tell them to off? No, 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 no. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about speak your truth, my beautiful gems. Okay? If they're trying to guilt trip you, point it out. Say, hey, what do you think I am? Why are you doing this to me? I said no, or I said, no, I can't, or maybe I can do it later, but I can't do it now. I got to do whatever I got to do, whatever it is. It's about speaking your truth. Guys, we're going to get into like speaking our truth and what that actually means. Okay. And again, if you're feeling guilty, it's because you don't know what you want. Does that make sense? Let's see. By sharing it, we can all help you carry it, and soon it will be gone. Believe that. Wow, CM Ralph, that is so beautiful. Thank you for saying that. That is beautiful. Yeah, I quit work. I'm staying at home. Big life changes. Okay. My mother passed on, so I think I'm dealing with a lot of that as well. It's been a little over a year, and I wasn't there to say goodbye when. Oh, that's a different kind of guilt. I went there to try to take care of her for the outcome undesirable. Okay, listen, tigers, scars into stars. Listen, that is completely different. What I said was just with parents who kind of manipulate their kids. No, that has nothing to do with that. The guilt that you're feeling is because you wish you could have done something, and you're probably thinking that they are having some resentment. Just trust me. If this helps you heal at all, there's no point in you feeling guilty. You just wish you were there and did your part. Okay, that I can understand. But once you get to the other side, they are happy. They are at peace. Okay. If anything, remember your guilt is keeping them stuck. So release them, let them go. Just say that you're sorry that you couldn't have been there, period. And release it to the universe. Let them be on their journey because they have a different journey now. They have a completely different journey. Remember, you are carrying that guilt. They are not. So let it go. Just let it go. Okay? If you can. You're welcome, my beautiful scars into stars. I mean, wow. Thank you for sharing that, but we will definitely get back into that, okay? I didn't know that. Wow. Well, I hope that helps you because that's what it is. Truthfully, honestly, you can ask any other light worker out there. If anyone is a medium, they will tell you they are completely fine. They are like living a brand new journey. Okay. They are living a brand new journey. And the only people that keeps them stuck between realms is us. So you gotta release it. You gotta release it. Just release it. There's no guilt. They don't hold on to anything. Okay. Scars. It was not your fault. It was not. Hope you all remember to hit the like button for Maria Jesse Angel. Thank you so much. Oh, that's beautiful, Tiger's Eyes. Yes. You had a chance to say I love you. That's beautiful. Guys, this was just awesome. So the card that came out for the closing for tonight, okay? And it's surprising, but it is so perfect. Okay. So you are not alone. Okay. And together, we're going to completely create the brand new you. This is the snake. And I know it sounds weird. The snake is all about shedding that skin. Okay. And it's about transforming your whole life, your new you. The new you is going to come out, a brand new skin. This snake is all about the transformation. It's about creating your new life. Okay. So call upon the power. I know it's crazy because I don't like snakes, but understanding it that it can help you create the new you. It's a welcome energy. It's a welcome totem. Okay. Absolutely. Why is there a thing? Before the okay, I hope y'all remember. Thank you. Perfect on the journey. You guys have been more than awesome. I'm so sorry that I kept you here all so long. Together we make the world new every day. Never be afraid to look for the light in another person and in yourself. CM, you know what? You have just been amazing tonight. I thank you so much for helping me bring this out even better than I can do it. All of you, actually, you guys have, whoever's going to listen to this, I don't know if the chat is going to, hopefully it's going to stay in the thing. I'm using StreamYard and I'm not very familiar with this, but hopefully all the chat is going to be there and people can go back to it and see all those wonderful things that you've said. All of you said. Snakes also represent wisdom. They do. Please do share Scars into Stars. you know what? I've never heard that before, but I'm open to hearing it. I would love to hear that. They represent wisdom. Interesting. I'm going to research that tonight, actually. True gems. Everyone's a true gem in here. And I say it all the time. You guys are truly gems. Thank you, Maria. I didn't really mean to sidetrack my shocked with all the support. No, guys, there's no one could do any wrong here. You guys are all amazing. You guys are all supportive. You guys are all here because we're not alone, right? And we're going to help others not to be alone. So thank you. I really, really am truly grateful for all of you. All right, my beautiful gems. Wow, this was really, it went so much better than I expected. And thank you for being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. I am really going to continue the session with other topics because there's so many topics that I can go on and on and on. And I think this is the best way for me to share and to reach as many people as I can. Sophie, thank you. Good night, all. Thank you so much for coming. And don't forget, Wednesday, we are doing the compatibilities with Aquarius. So if you have Aquarius in your sign, then there might be a message for you in there. And if you are dating or seeing an Aquarius, or you know what, if you're thinking of dating an Aquarius, then it would be fun for you to be there as well. We're going to have so much fun. And I will see you all at 8 p.m. Wednesday night, Eastern time. Guys, my beautiful gems, you are not alone. Don't forget that, okay? Bye-bye. Bye. Thank you. Good night. Wow.